Ackley4427, and aside from me being a well-known content creator on YouTube, I'm also known for putting together some pretty awesome cosplays. And a lot of that may be is because I actually do own a really good number of them. Now I'm not just talking about the normal variety such as sci-fi and comic books, I also mean the incredible kind from stuff like movies, TV shows, video games, and anime. And I love the hell out of them. I enjoy looking like the characters I dress up as, and whenever I wear one for either a convention, a photo shoot, or anything else in particular, the experience was well worth it. So I'm doing a series talking about, well, everything revolving around cosplay. We're gonna go over everything ranging from some of the new ones that I've put together, what you can do to actually be a really great cosplayer, and to see if the experience will be well worth it. So sit back, relax, and get your sewing needles ready, because this is CGS, aka A Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Wow! How you like that for, of course, a brand new intro for this show? Yeah, I guess I kind of figure I would probably change it up for sure, seeing of how we're already in the new year for sure, and, well, I guess the original intro was of course a good one for what it is, but I think it's time for a massive change, so yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front, so yeah. Hey guys, this is AckleyTac4427 here, and welcome to, of course, a brand new episode of CGS, aka A Cosplayer's Guide to Success. Now, for those of you who are actually brand new to, of course, this show, what the show is, CGS, aka A Cosplayer's Guide to Success, it is, of course, a show that I've decided to do on, of course, my channel, where I'd be doing everything revolving around cosplaying for sure. Those can range from, of course, the ones that I'm actually showing off of for sure, which are great additions to the ones I've put into my closet, as well as plenty of others that pretty much you can pretty much that I can gather up for sure. Those being, of course, range from, of course, pretty much getting your cosplay ready for a convention, doing like a photo shoot and stuff revolving around your cosplay on social media, and that's just to name me a few for sure. And of course, when I originally started out this show all the way back in 2021, I did originally want to make it similar to, of course, WTPU, aka What the Pickup, where, of course, I'd be just showing off, well, all the new cosplays that I've actually put together. But over time, and pretty much since late 2023, I decided to include some stuff, including on some certain topics revolving around cosplay for sure, and thankfully that's actually been doing very well for sure, and I kind of figure, yeah, maybe I guess that will be the new direction we will go for this show for sure, So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, on that front for sure, so yeah. But regardless, yeah, this is, of course, one show devoted to everything revolving around cosplay for sure. Those ranging from, of course, the new ones that I've decided to put together and show off for sure, to everything else revolving around cosplay for sure. And thankfully, this show, as of now, is, of course, a pretty good substitute if you want to get your mind erased from, of course, Heroes of Cosplay. Remember that show when it came out over a decade ago? No? Me neither. But yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, on that front for sure, So yeah, and of course it is quite fancy of how I have been cosplaying for nearly a decade now for sure, and I always look forward to, of course, doing what I do normally for sure, and yeah, I guess seeing of how we're, of course, pretty much in a brand new year for sure, I think it makes sense to get this show up and running again for sure, because I've already got so much going on revolving around these cosplays for sure. Those being, of course, the ones I currently have as of now, to some ones that I've got coming up later on down the road. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, at that front for sure. But as long as, of course, you guys will be in for such a wild ride for sure, we're going to do exactly that. So yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty then, so now that we got the introduction out of the way, we can now finally go ahead and get started with, of course, this episode for sure. And, well, I guess to start things off for sure, I think pretty much of anything, the one thing I always do love about this show when I first started out is, of course, pretty much me showing off a brand new cosplay that I just finished working on for sure to all of you guys to see if to see how it turned out for sure. And for today's episode, we're gonna start with exactly that for sure. And I guess if anything, we might as well start off with, of course, well, as you can see from this image right here, we're of course going to be starting off with, of course, Barbara from Genshin Impact for sure, which I guess is no big surprise on that front. But moreover, we're actually diving into a certain topic that I've already delved into before, that I've decided to go for a different take on for sure. So yeah. And yeah, I guess if anything, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. So we are definitely gonna do Barbara from Genshin Impact, yes. But moreover, if you may recall, a long time ago, I actually did her as, of course, a ballerina for sure. To which yeah, you can definitely see from this hanger that I'm actually pretty much holding on to, though. I guess it looks like it's a little cramped in there, but you kind of get the idea. So yeah, if you may recall, years ago, I actually did to Barbara from Genshin Impact as a ballerina, to which I find it to be a really great cosplay for sure. And it's my first time going into, of course, doing a ballet-themed cosplay for sure. So yeah. But I guess moreover, ever since then, I've been wanting to try different versions of course, this idea for sure to see how it will actually turn out. And for one of them, we're actually going to do exactly that for sure. So yeah. And I guess if anything, we are definitely going to delve into Barbara from Genshin Impact as a ballerina again for sure. But moreover, we're actually going to try a different version of her nonetheless. And that being, of course, we're going to try our hand at, of course, showing off pretty much a ballet wrap dress outfit for Barbara for sure. So yeah, quite fitting enough, this is actually one that I was really quite surprised that we've decided to do for sure, mainly because, yeah, I guess if anything, it's on top of course, one cosplay project that I've been wanting to work on for pretty much since 2023 for sure. So we decided to cram that in at right around the last minute for sure. So yeah, but regardless on that, this is something that we want to try our hand out to see how it'll actually turn out for sure. And, well, luckily enough, we're actually going to delve into exactly that for sure. So yeah, but regardless on that, I'm actually really quite happy with, of course, how it turned out for sure. Just a little something basic for sure compared to all the other ballet cosplays that I've actually put together beforehand for sure. So, but yeah, I guess if anything, I shouldn't actually go into further detail, of course, on that cosplay. I might as well show you off what I actually got to make that cosplay for sure. So yeah, that's of course what we're actually going to do for sure. So yeah, with that being said, let's dive right into this one. Alrighty then, well, now that we got that out of the way, we can now go ahead and show off what I actually got to make that cosplay for sure. And of course, well, seeing how it is a ballet wrap dress outfit for sure, I think we might as well start off with exactly that. So yeah, I guess for starters, I've of course got myself this pretty really nice wrap dress outfit for sure. to really kick off this, of course, this outfit for sure. And you might be wondering to yourself, how did I manage to get my hand on, of course, this nice wrap dress for sure? Well, quite fitting enough, this was actually pretty much gifted to me by one cosplayer that I know of who goes by the name of Panic Button Inc., aka Chili Pub for sure. So yeah, Chili Pop is of course who I'm actually referring to for sure, who actually used to own this nice wrap dress for sure for when she did ballet for sure. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, pretty much when I actually got this in my hands, I was really quite amazed on how well it actually looks for sure. I guess the top part from what I can gather is actually really nicely done for sure. Of course, the way it actually looks for sure. And going alongside the bottom where the skirting everything is all pretty much in like this leopard spotted pattern for sure. It's actually not that bad from what I can gather. So yeah, I guess if anything, this wrap dress outfit, I'm not gonna lie, is actually quite nice, and I think the way it actually works is that I think it pretty much works almost kind of similar to, of course, the ballet wrap skirts for sure, where of course you actually pretty much take this part and then you just wrap it around for sure to make a really nice skirt out for sure, to which I'm not gonna lie is actually very nicely done for sure. But yeah, needless to say, I really love the way this wrap dress actually is turned out for sure. And yeah, like I said, I couldn't help but actually thank Chili Pop for sending this over to me for sure to really help make this for sure. And yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say. Of course, this one for sure. But yeah, needless to say, I do think this wrap dress for sure is actually nicely done and really does help to signify this cosplay very, very well for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, now that we actually got the wrap dress out of the way for sure, I think we might as well pretty much get ourselves in for some other things I actually got to make this cosplay happen for sure. And I guess if anything, I think I might as well pretty much continue on with these for sure. So yeah. And of course, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much a brand new pair of course, these white dance briefs for sure. That's done by done by a well-known dance, pretty much a dance attire company, Capelzilla, so. But yeah, I guess if anything, I have actually gotten these dance briefs before for sure, and you might actually know that I actually did actually pick up some pretty good ones for sure that I actually did use for my other cosplays for sure. Again, particularly on Barbara for sure. Ever since the day I actually got the royal blue dance briefs for, of course, her ballerina outfit for sure, and since then, I actually did make good use of these dance briefs for other versions of Barbara that I actually did for sure. And luckily enough for this pair right here, I think it really does help in the long run for sure. So yeah, but needless to say, I really do pretty much, I really do love these dance briefs, and they really did help pretty much hold myself up for sure by the time I'm actually wearing tights for sure. Though speaking of which, we might as well dive right into the next bit right now. Alrighty then, well, I guess pretty much next up, quite fitting enough, given to what I mentioned earlier, I think it makes sense to, well, mention the dance tights for sure. So yeah, again, I think I actually made no big surprise that I actually did talk about pretty much a good number of these dance tights for sure. And again, the ones I've actually picked up are, of course, the pretty much the pretty much that are done by theatricals that I actually bought from a discount dance supply for sure. And I gotta tell you, I've actually been using these dance tights earlier for sure for most of my cosplays, and they really have been a big help for sure to really make part of my cosplays actually turn out well for sure, especially the ballet ones that I've actually done for sure. So, but yeah, needless to say, I actually did get myself pretty much the nice pair of dance tights for sure, and yeah, needless to say, I really do love those all the way. They really help out in the long run to make my make this cosplay stand out quite well for sure, especially pretty much looking quite great when pretty much when looking like that I would actually pretty much wear them for a dance class for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. Of course, that in the long run for sure. But yeah, needless to say, I really do love these dance sites all the way. So yeah. Alrighty then, well, so yeah, now that we got those out of the way, I guess we can complete pretty much a ballet cosplay for sure, without, of course, the one thing a ballet dancer needs for sure, and those being, of course, ballet slippers. So yeah, I guess for this case, what I actually got right here is, of course, pretty much a nice pair of course, these black dance, yeah, pretty much these black ballet slippers I actually got right here for sure. They're, of course, done by Block for sure, to which, yeah, I guess it's no big surprise, of course, that front, because, well, I have actually pretty much gotten a pair of ballet slippers from them beforehand for sure, particularly the white ones that I've actually painted and customized for my Ballerina Ruby Rose cosplay that I did some time ago for sure. But I guess for this case, I've decided to go for, of course, the black pair of dance tights for sure, because, well, if you may recall when I did my Ballerina Barber cosplay for sure, I decided to go for black ballet slippers for, of course, that said outfit for sure, to actually pretty much almost kind of like mimic, I think, part of course, the shoes Barbara actually, yeah, or the boots Barbara wears from, of course, her regular outfit for sure. So that's pretty much why I decided to go for hands out. But needless to say, I actually really do love these ballet slippers I actually got, and of course the ones I got are, of course, a size 8E for sure, or pretty much an 8 extra wide for sure, to which thankfully I didn't go through any guessing for sure to determine the right size. I finally figured that out since the first time around for sure, so I'm glad I got that taken care of for sure. But yeah, needless to say, I still love these ballet slippers all the way, and they really do help. They really do help out with this cosplay in the long run for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. Of course, that front. Alrighty then, well, I think we pretty much got everything revolving around the outfit done for sure, but there is one other thing that I need to mention for sure, that I have mentioned several times for sure, that I definitely think needs no introduction for sure, and we cannot forget of course Barbara's wig for sure. So yeah, I guess I actually did mention this wig several times, of course, pretty much on my previous Barber cosplays for sure, and luckily enough, the one I got from FM Anime years ago had actually been quite helpful for sure, and I guess with this alongside the pretty much the nice little side ponytails that came with it for sure, alongside the wig cap, it really does help out with this cosplay in the long run to really make pretty much make Barbara be, well, Barbara for sure. But yeah, I guess it's what I can say, of course, that front for sure, and don't worry, I think with, of course, future versions of Barbara that I will dabble into later on, I'll still make use of the wig for sure to really get us pretty much where we need to be for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, on that front, but I'm sure we'll cross that bridge once we get there for sure. But regardless on that, I still love this wig nonetheless, and I think it really does help out in the long run with, of course, all of my barber cosplays that I've done past the present for sure, so yeah. And I guess with everything that I've actually said right now, that's pretty much everything revolving around this cosplay for sure, so yeah, I guess give it to what I've actually showing off for sure. This is actually pretty much a little bit more of a basic style cosplay for sure, to which I actually don't mind for sure. Just a little something small and basic from what I can gather, but it still qualifies pretty much for a regular ballet cosplay for sure. That I really do think can actually work in the long run for sure. So yeah, not really a massive standout compared to, of course, the other ballet cosplays that I've actually done, nor even my first Ballerina barber cosplay that I've actually done for sure, but I still think it actually works quite well for sure. But don't take my word for it, hands down, because, well, since I'm actually showing off everything revolving around this cosplay, I think we should do what we do normally. Of course, this show is, of course, have me try the whole thing on to see how it actually turned out for sure. So yeah, and that's exactly what we're gonna do, hands down. So with that being said, let's get ourselves into this cosplay right about now. Alright, well, looks like, as expected, here I am, and of course, the finished cosplay as of now, Barbara's ballet wrap dress outfit, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think, give it to what I've actually seen by her, yeah, I mean, I guess it does kind of look like, pretty much, it would probably be a different, character hands down for sure, but I still think this qualifies under Barbara for sure, and yeah, given to what I've actually seen, I will have to say this outfit is actually not that bad for sure. I guess pretty much of anything, the wrap dress outfit that was that Chili Pup actually sent over to me for sure actually fits me quite well for sure, and yeah, I was quite surprised when I actually tried this on for sure, but yeah, either way, I'm actually impressed, of course, how it actually looks for sure. It's actually not that bad, I'm not gonna lie for sure, so yeah, that's pretty much what I could say, pretty much right on top. But if you look over at the bottom where the skirt is actually hanging for sure, I will have to say it's actually really nicely done for sure. I do think the skirt from what I've actually seen really does help out in the long run for sure. And yeah, I guess if anything, pretty much. Oh, yeah, might have hit my license plate for a second. Sorry about that. So. But yeah, I guess if anything, pretty much the skirt is actually nicely wrapped up for sure, and I did manage to take the time to pretty much wrap it all together. To which I guess all it is of course I pretty much take this side, as you can see here, and I just pretty much circle it on over, and of course pretty much take the other side for sure with nothing on it, and of course wrap it around for sure, and of course I have to tie it all together with of course a nice little tie for sure, to which I'm not gonna lie, it's actually not that bad, and yeah, even from the looks of it, pretty much it's actually not that bad for sure. I think I guess I probably could use a bit more elbow room for sure, but either way, I really do think pretty much the skirt to of course this outfit is actually very solid, I'm not gonna lie, and I think it really does help out with this outfit in the long run for sure. And plus, let's not forget to mention, pretty much going alongside the tights for sure, it actually is nicely done, I'm not gonna lie for sure. And even the dance briefs really do help hold them up quite well if I ever pretty much do something nice, like of course pretty much do some nice little ballet poses for sure, and even a nice little arabesque or I guess give it to, of course, where I'm actually at right now. Pretty much a little lack thereof, but you kind of get the idea. And of course, speaking of which, pretty much going alongside down at the bottom, the ballet slippers, I'm not gonna lie, actually are nicely done. I really do think they actually do match quite well with, of course, pretty much the pair that I've actually worn to, of course, the pretty much my previous Ballerina Barbara cosplay that I've actually done for sure. So, but yeah, I guess needless to say, I think pretty much this outfit itself is pretty much is what it is for sure. So, but yeah, I guess needless to say that I guess pretty much in the long run from what I can gather, this outfit, I'm not gonna lie, honestly not that bad for sure. I mean, yeah, I guess give it to what I've actually pretty much showed off by far. This one is a little bit more basic and a little simple compared to the other ones that I've actually done so far for sure. So I can't necessarily say this is probably the best out of course, all the ballet cosplays that I've actually done by far. But I do think this one is, of course, fine for what it is for sure. Just a little something basic and simple for sure, and that's okay in my book for sure. I know I don't need to go all out with, of course, this one for sure, but this one is, of course, fine as it is, and maybe I guess with a little adjusting here and there, maybe I think I can still actually make something very creative for sure, but for what it is, I really do think this cosplay is actually nicely done for sure. So yeah, I can't necessarily say it's probably the best or even one of my favorites compared to my other ballet cosplays that I've actually done. But this one is still fine for what it is, and I'm okay with that in the long run for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. But needless to say, I'm still quite happy with how it turned out. And of course, to Jelly Pup, once again, thank you so much for pretty much sending me this ballet wrap dress outfit for sure to make this cosplay possible for sure. I guess it was a little unexpected from what I can gather, but given to what I've actually seen by far, I still think this is actually nicely done for sure. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for the hang hands down, and yeah, I think it actually did resulting, of course, a pretty nice and yet pretty much simple cosplay that I've actually put together for sure, and that's okay, of course, on my front. So yeah. And of course, on that thought, I think that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know what you thought down in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys think, and well, if there's something revolving around cosplay that you want me to tackle upon on this show, whether it be a photo shoot or anything else revolving around cosplay that you want me to talk about. Yeah, then by all means, feel free to leave me your suggestions as well, and we'll definitely see if we can make that possible. So yeah, and of course, feel free to show your support to me. Of course, stuff like, of course, my Patreon, my Amazon wishlist, and plenty of others for sure. If you want to see me do more cosplays like this for sure, I think that will really help me out in the long run, alongside everything else that I would do on my YouTube channel for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and well, I guess if anything, since I actually did mention pretty much on my ballet cosplays for sure, this one I've actually pretty much stated as of now. Like I said, this is actually pretty much a last-minute addition to, of course, a certain cosplay that I've been working on for a couple of years now that I'm really excited to show off. And what you see, you may ask? Well, I might as well pull up right now. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I could say, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, pretty much pretty much everything you're seeing right here is, of course, revolving around one cosplay that I've been wanting to work on for years now, and, well, give it to everything that I've actually got right now. Sure, it is, of course, for Barbara, yes. But this ballet-themed cosplay, pretty much based on everything that I've actually got right here, is something that I've been wanting to show off for a long time, even before this actually came in as the last-minute edition. So how does this compare to, of course, this one I have right now? Well, tune into the next episode, and you'll definitely see for yourself for sure, So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. To which, given to what I actually got right here, you're definitely gonna see exactly that. So yeah, take care, guys. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with SamTheThomasFan1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and plenty more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.